Imagine a system that auto-check plagiarism, fixes grammar, alerts editors, and track peer reviews with zero manual steps. Well, this is a web-based journal management system, and it handles full publication process from manuscript upload to public release. Stay on this video while I show you everything. So real quick, I'm going to explain the project. So this web-based journal management system are using PTI as a case study. So it manages the full academic publishing lifecycle in one platforms, and we have four users. We have the admin, the editor, the reviewer, and also the author. So this particular project have two AI features that are accessible by one for the author and one for the admin and editor. So the admin and editor have a similarity checker tool that can use to check if there is any similarity in content from one manuscript between one manuscript and another. While the author have a grammar checker to check if there is any error in the grammar for the abstract and the title. So the author can also track return status, all communication still in the system, and every action is logged in an audit trail. The approved paper, that is when it is approved and published, they are published to a public browser page anyone can access and download. So I'm going to start demonstrating everything right now. Before we go in, there are four types of users that interact with this system. The authors submit and track their manuscripts, the reviewer evaluate them, the editors manage the entire editorial workflow, and the admin oversees the users, the settings, the reports, and the full audit trail. Every single user has its own dashboard, permission, and experience. So we have just one login page, and the system reads your role from the database and takes you exactly where you need to go. So we have the same login page for everyone and completely different experience on the other side. So right now I'm going to register. So I'm going to click register. Right now I'm registered. So I'm going to just put my first name. I'm going to put James and last name James. Then alright. So let's use James then at gmail.com. So I'm going to set my password. So like I said before, you can either register as an author or reviewer. So I'm going to register as author. So we're using PTI as a case, so let's use institution as PTI, and let's use software SWD as department, software development, right? Yeah. So I'm going to create the account now. So I'm going to click create account. So you can see it's redirecting me to my login page. So I register as register as James. Then so this is James then, and I'm going to enter the password I used to register. So login. So alright, this is our auto dashboard. So we have zero drafts, zero submitted, zero under review, zero published. So we have these other menus. You can also message, you can communicate. These are the available users. There's notification. This is the public browser page for anybody. This is one published manuscript. So let's submit a manuscript. So I'm going to click new submission, or you can come to this place, submit manuscript. From the dashboard you can come here, submit manuscript, or you can come to this place and click new submission. So I'm going to type our title. So a couple of times I'm just going to paste. I already figured it out here. So this is my title. So we're going to put our abstract. So this is our abstract. So you can see we have 64 words here. So our keywords. So these are our keywords. So can check the keyword. Alright, so let's select our category for this manuscript. So this manuscript is computer science related, so I'm going to click computer science. So the review type we're going to be using double blind, that is the author and reviewer as anonymous. So we're going to select our manuscript PDF. So I'm going to click and select the particular one I want to upload. So for this particular example, I want to use just use psychology of money. So we'll select this. So this is my PDF. So if there's any supplementary files, it's optional. You can also select, and if you have co-authors, so you can also add them and click here and add their name, their email, and affiliation. So but now this is the AI tool, the AI feature I told you for the author. So you can run a grammar check, you can remove it, and you just submit like that. So you can also run a grammar check after you submitted. So but we're going to save this as a draft, so we don't submit it immediately. So I'm going to click save draft. Alright, so you can notice we have this grammar errors. So you can see it. So a hyphen is missing in this adjective we have built in. So we have this error, possible spelling mistake found, possible spelling mistake found. So you can notice these are few errors we have. So meanwhile we save it as a draft, so we can make this correction before we actually submit it to our editor. So I'm going to close it. So right, this is it. So let's go to the dashboard and check it out. So you can notice that we have one draft we've not submitted yet. So we have one draft. So let's edit. Let's go back and make some of these corrections. So my submission. So you can come here and click what edit and submit. So see we have missing hyphen here, and I think this place is supposed to be capital letter. Well, it does not know this word. This is a word. So it's an existing tool like this. So I'm going to upload the PDF again. So remember that this AI feature is just for the abstract and title, not for the entire PDF. Right now I'm going to save it now, so I want to submit now to the admin and the editor. So I'm going to click submit. So it's submitted now. So you can notice we have submit here, and you can also track. So let's track it and let's see what we have here. So this is it. So we submitted it. Let's go back to our dashboard. So you notice that we no longer have it as draft, so it's now submitted. So this is our manuscript. So you can see everything: the department, that is the category, the title, the abstract, and the PDF. You can also open the PDF as well. So I'm going to log in as an admin so that we can check the admin dashboard. So this is the admin email and password. Remember the password. Okay, yeah. So this is the admin. Okay, this is the admin dashboard. So like I said before, the admin can function as an editor and also admin. So this editorial, we also see this particular menu in the admin dashboard. I think I made one user an editor. So this is the admin. So we have seven submission. One is under review. 0 for and published one. The one we published is one I showed you in the author's public page. So this one published is what we have here in this browser publication. So when we publish it, we go live here where other users can view that published manuscript. So this is the admin dashboard. So we can check the users. So we have these users. I think we created this user James then. So currently his role is an author. So this is the person I gave an editor role. So I'm going to log in later on with this person. So we have this user. We can see our report. So we have one admin currently, we have two author, one editor, and two reviewer. We've submitted 7, so that's that. So then we can also check the settings and make some settings here for the names and other things. So this is the editor's dashboard. So like I said, if I log in as an editor, the editor is going to see exactly these things. So you can see some are under review, some have been submitted but not yet published. So if you notice all these ones that are showing dash here, we haven't run any similarity checker on them. So the others, you can see this having 99%. Why? Because we're having exactly the same content with another manuscript. That's why we're having 99%. So if I run, you notice there's duplication here. I submitted it twice for testing. So notice that this same thing. So that's why we're having that same 99%. So this one is having 4% because there are not much similarity. So when I'm going to log in, so you can also communicate as well. You can communicate. So I'm going to illustrate that later on. So let's check other. Let's see other menu. So we have this all manuscripts. We can assign reviewer. So like I said, we have 2 reviewer here, so we can assign them and give them the due date and the manuscript number ID. So the one we created was 9. So check messages, check notification and all that. So I'm going to log out. Alright, so I'm going to log in as an editor. So the name is Kevin Clark. So this is Kevin Clark. He's an editor, so I'm going to put this. Alright, so this is the editor's dashboard. You can notice we have same login page but different experience, different interaction with the different users. So we have this as our editor. So you can notice we have 2 notifications. So let's check it out. So look at it. So the person that's submitted. So let's click it and let's check it out. So good. So we have this one submission. So this is the person that submitted. That is what's his name? James then submitted. So this is the author, the status, the review, the similarity checker, the dates and the actions we can decide on. We can perform on this particular manuscript. So right now I'm going to run similarity checker on this particular manuscript. So I'm going to click similarity so we can check it out. So we remember the similarity checker is done based on previous submitted manuscript. So it's just based on the database of this system, not universal, not the whole world, just the database of the system. So you can notice that we have about 8.5%. So you can check it out. You can check the Cosine and Jaccard percentage. So this is it. So this is the AI feature for the editor. So I'm going to close it so you notice. Alright, so right now I'm going to assign this particular manuscript to a reviewer. So I'm going to assign it to this Emeka Ben. So the due date, what due date should give due date? Let's see. Due date is October 30th. So we're going to assign. Alright, so now we've assigned. So let's check it now. So now we have what? We have 2 under review now. So we can notice the similarity checker percent is 8.5, and this particular manuscript is under review. So I'm going to quickly log in as this particular user and check it out. So alright, so I've logged in as that user. So you notice that move from draft, which is 1, to submitted. So now it's under review. So probably after review to be published. So you notice that this particular manuscript is under review now. So I'm going to log in as a reviewer. So the email is ben@gmail.com. So password Alright, so now watch. So this is the particular manuscript. So you notice that it's still pending. I've completed one with this account before. So we have one pending review. So this is it. So I'm going to click it. So these are some assessments, the reviewer's assessments for this particular manuscript. Like I said before, you can also open the PDF and check it out. So I'm going to open the PDF. So this is the PDF. So assuming this was the actual PDF, so this is what we're going to see. So but this is just for testing purpose. So alright, so we're going to feed the reviewer assessment. So you can select, you can add optional comment if you wish to. You can also use the stars to rate it. The originality, okay, let's give it 4/5. Methodology, let's give it 4/5. Clarity, let's give it 5/5. Significance, let's say 3. So you can comment to the author. So I just want to give a message to the author. So you give this message: the research addresses a relevant problem in Nigeria academia. Methodology is sound and the results are clearly presented. So I want to comment to the editor. So this particular comment is just to the editor, not to the author. So I'm going to use this information. So you can check the recommendation if it is acceptable, minor revision, major, or reject this particular manuscript. So I'm going to accept it. So I'll click submit review. So review is submitted. So you notice that from this reviewer's end, I've completed 2 manuscripts. So I'm going to log in as the editor. What's his name? Kevin Clark, right? Yeah, Kevin Clark. So alright. So you notice that the reviews is 1/1 year, and I guess we receive a notification as well. So this is it, review completed. So you can check it and see this is the comments to the editor that we typed in that feed. You can check the time and all that. Alright, so let's make decision for this particular one. The manuscript ID is 9, remember, so we can either accept, we can reject, we can click our revision required. So we're going to click accept. And comments, let's just say good job, let's just say good job, and what, submit decision. So decision saved. So let's check it out now. Alright, so let's check our progress. So this is it. So what's left for us is now to publish it. So you notice that there was no publish before now. So since we've decided, since we've accepted it, so you know the status is now accepted. Alright, so we're going to publish it now. So I'm going to click publish. So it's going to ask for the volume number. So I'm going to say okay, volume 5. Okay, the issue number, let's use 2. Okay, alright, so we've published it. So the status now is now published. So you can notice we have 2 published manuscripts. So okay, so let's check our browse publication. So I'm going to click it and check it out now. So you can notice that we now have 2 publications here. So this was the first one by John Paul. So this is the second one, today's date, 2nd of July. So this is it. So you can click it and check it out. So you can also download it as a PDF. Remember, this is a public page for anybody can access it through the URL. So we have 0 view now. Just view it. So it's going to be 1 view now and no download here. So let's check this other one. So we have 10 views and one downloaded it before. So let's check this one now. Check. So you can notice we have what, 1 view. So it means you leave the view can't do increment. So let's click sign in and this is it. So alright, so the next which we're going to test is the messages. So I'm going to we're going to message, this is the editor. I want to message so James then, right? So let's just say manuscripts. Let's just give this a of manuscripts published. Alright, so dear James, we have published the manuscript. Let's just write a message. Alright, so and let's send to James. So alright, I've sent to James. So I'm just going to log in as James and receive this particular message. So log out and let's log in as James then. So password. Alright, so remember we have notification here. So you click it, you notice that we have what, a new message. I'm going to click it. So this is it. I have a new message from Kevin Clark. This is the message. So I'm going to type back and say okay, appreciation. Let's just say appreciation. Alright, thank you for your thank you for your review, something like that. And let's send message. Alright, so you can see we have communication. This communication stays in the system. We don't need WhatsApp, anything, just in the system. So I'm going to log out again, log in as Kevin Clark, and let's receive that message. So I'll test the message here. Kevin Clark. So right, check your notification. Check your notification. You can see the message, appreciation. You click it and you see it. You can continue chatting and all that. So I'm going to test the responsiveness of this particular system. So we're just going to navigate through and check it out. So this is how it's going to look like if you're using your phone. Alright, so this is it. So let's just check it out. All manuscripts, you can see your ID. Assign reviewer, you can assign, put the number of the manuscript ID. Now we have just two reviewer here. You can assign, select date, you can make decision, you can check your audit rate. So Let's just put 9. We didn't test this, so I'm going to click 9. You can notice that we have this is the last manuscript. So these are some of the actions. The manuscript was published by Kevin Clark. The editorial description was made by this person on the time and all that. You can notice everything. So this is all the tweet in form of a JSON. So this is it. Alright, so you can check the messages. So you can scroll here and check. Remember this message. So this I look like using your phone. So you can come here and type your message and all that. So this is the public. Alright, so this is it. These are the two published manuscripts. Alright, so let me look that up and just see our login page. This is our login page. So if I could register, alright, so this is our login page. You want to register, you want to sign in. You want to register, to sign in, get your password. This is it. This is the entire demonstration of the PTI journal management system, end-to-end manuscript management with built-in similarity checking, grammar assistance, structure peer review, role-based access control, internal messaging, public publications, and a permanent audit trail. So this is built with PHP and MySQL. And if you're a student who need this as your final year project, or an institution who needs something like this for that particular institution, you can text me on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is below the description of this video. And if you still need a custom system due to whether it's an academic project, a business tool, or something different, I'm open for that too. You can just reach out to me. And if this video helped you, smash the like button, subscribe for more reward projects, drop a comment telling me what system you want to see next. I'm Kelly, coded by Kelly, and I'll see you on the next one.